In this video, I will consider one numerical on reciprocity theorem. Find Vx in the circuit shown below and hence verify reciprocity theorem. This is the given circuit. So we have to find voltage Vx, which is nothing but voltage across 10 ohm resistor, and we have to verify the reciprocity theorem. So as we know, in reciprocity theorem, first we have to find the voltage Vx, which is nothing but voltage across 10 ohm resistor. Here we can find a current is flowing. Let me assume this is point node A, this is node B. Here current is flowing from A to B, that is 5 amp. So in reciprocity theorem, later we have to interchange this Vx and 5 amp current source. That is 5 amp current source should be connected between these two nodes, and we have to find Vx here. So earlier found Vx and this Vx should be same. Then we can say that this is the reciprocity theorem is verified. So now let me calculate Vx with the existing circuit. So this is the existing circuit. I will find Vx. So here we can observe we have three loops, 1, 2 and 3. I will assume current through this loop is I1. I will assume current through this loop is I2, and I will assume current through this loop is I3. Let me apply KVL to loop I1. That is, apply KVL to loop I1. So there is no any voltage sources here. 0 is equal to, so voltage across 2 ohm resistor is, here I1 and I3 are flowing in 2 ohm resistor. I can write 2 I1 plus I3 because both are in same direction. Then the current will flow through 5 ohm resistor plus 5. Here both I1 is flowing top to bottom, where I2 is flowing in opposite. So it will be I1 minus I2. Then current flows through 10 ohm resistor, that is 10 I1 plus 10 I1. I can simplify this. 2 is equal to, we have 2 I1 plus 2 I3 plus 5 I1 minus 5 I2 plus 10 I1, or I can write 0 is equal to, so here we have 2 I1 plus 5 I1 plus 10 I1, that is 2 plus 5 7, 7 plus 10 17. We have 17 I1 and we have only minus 5 I2, and I3 terms are only one, that is plus 2. But here we can observe that I3 is equal to 5 amp, that is I3 is equal to 5 amp. Let me substitute here, that is 0 is equal to, we have 17 I1 minus 5 I2 plus 2 into I3. I3 is 5. So 5 into 2 is 10. I will take it on other side. I can write minus 10 is equal to 17 I1 minus 5 I2. I will call it as equation 1. Now let me apply KVL to loop I2. That is, apply KVL to loop I2. So there is no any voltage sources. 0 is equal to, start from any one of the resistor, that is 4. Voltage across this is I2 plus I3. I2 plus I3 plus, then current will flow like this. Voltage across this is 8 I2 plus voltage across 5 ohm resistor is 5 I2 minus I1. 5 I2 minus I1. Let me simplify this. We have 4 I2 plus 4 I3 plus 8 I2 plus 5 I2 minus 5 I1, or I can write 0 is equal to, so here we have minus 5 I1 and I2 terms are 4 plus 8 12, 12 plus 5 17 plus 17 I2, and we have only one I3 term, that is 4 into I3. I3 value is 5. This will be 5. So further I can write 5 into 4 is 20. I will take it on other side. It will be minus 20 is equal to minus 5i1 plus 17i2. Call it as equation 2. Now we should solve equation 1 and 2, and we have to find the value of i1 and i2. That is, solving equation 1 and 2, we get, so here these two equations are solved directly using calculator. Keep calculator in equation mode and choose unknown values as 2. I1 is equal to minus 1.022 amps, and we have I2 is equal to minus 1.477 amps. So therefore now I can write here Vx is equal to, we have voltage across 10 ohm resistor. So here current flowing in opposite direction to these polarities. So voltage across 10 ohm Vx will be minus 10 I1, or I can write minus 10 into I1 is minus 1.022. So solving this, we will get Vx is 10.22 volts. So I will call it as equation A. So later I will use this for verification. So Vx, voltage across 10 ohm resistor, is 10.22 volts. So now in reciprocity theorem, we have to interchange Vx and 5 amp. So Vx should be calculated across these two nodes, and 5 amp current source should be connected here. So now I will connect the 5 amp current source here. That is between, this was the first plus minus. Here we can see that this is plus, this is minus. So we have to connect a current source here. Here the current source should be connected, that is 5 amp. And now voltage should be, this voltage should be calculated across these 2 points. That is, this end is positive, this end is negative. This is supposed to be Vx. This is Vx. We have to calculate Vx. So now let's calculate Vx again. So now here for this circuit again we have to find Vx. So let me assume current through this loop is, say, I1, current through this loop is, say, I2. So anyhow in this loop current 5 amp is flowing. So let me apply KVL to loop I1. That is, apply KVL to loop I1. There is no any voltage sources. I can write 0 is equal to, so here voltage across 2 ohm is 2I1 plus voltage across 5 ohm is I1 minus I2, because I1 and I2 are opposite to each other, and plus 10. So in voltage across 10 ohm is current I1 and 5 amp are flowing. So both are opposite to each other. So it will be plus 10. It is I1 minus 5. That is I1 minus 5. Let me simplify. That is 2I1 plus 5I1 minus 5I2 plus 10I1 minus 10 into 5 is 50. Or I can write 0 is equal to, here we have 2 plus 5 7 plus 10, that is 17I1, and we have minus 5I2 minus 50. Or I can write 50 is equal to 17I1 minus 5I2. Let me call it as equation 1. Now similarly apply KVL to loop I2. That is, apply KVL to loop I2. So there is no any voltage sources. 0 is equal to, voltage across 4 ohm resistor is 4I2 plus voltage across 8 ohm resistor is 8I2 plus voltage across 5 ohm resistor is 5 into I2 minus I1. or I can write 0 is equal to 4i2 plus 8i2 plus 5i2 minus 5i1, or I can write in i1 and i2 order. We have minus 5i1, here we have 8 plus 4 12, 12 plus 5 17 plus 17 i2. Let me call it as equation 2. So now solving equation 1 and 2, that is solving equation 1 and 2, we get I1 is equal to 3.219 and I2 is equal to 0.946. So here Vx is nothing but voltage across 2 ohm resistor plus voltage across 4 ohm resistor. So therefore Vx is equal to 2 into I1, that is voltage across 2 ohm resistor is 2I1, voltage across 4 is 4I2. We have plus 4I2, or Vx is equal to 2 into I1 value is 3.219 plus 4 into we have 0.946. So solving this, we will get Vx is equal to, we will get 10.22 volts. Let me call it as equation B. So now here we can observe that equation A value is 10.22 and equation B is also 10.22. So therefore comparing equation A and B, we can say that reciprocity theorem is verified. Thank you for watching.